Alright, amps in my new studio, it's still new. Marshall 1959 hand-wired Jose / Van Halen modded plexi. So far I've done videos about the bad boy, the little brother and the Soldano. They all, like this one and the 5150s, they will be on my hard hitters amp pack volume 2. The reason I'm doing it is because new studio, the amps have all been refurbished by my friend and amp tech Eric Studer. They sound even better than they used to, in my opinion. Plus, a Neural DSP has come up with version 2 of the captures. I tried it, it's even better, it's spot on. Kemper has updated their devices. I bought a Kemper with a new capture, software. That's awesome. NAMM has the, I think it's V2 captures. They're really close, awesome, and so on. So I wanted to capture these amps again, and because I have a new cabinet for me, which I bought shortly after when we moved back. When I moved, me and my wife, we moved back to Finland. That's a Marshall JZM 800 cabinet from mid-80s, and it has the original white label G12 T75s. I took 2 of them out, and I bought two G12 65s. One is from the 80s and one is the reissued one. They're basically identical. I just happen to have the microphone on the 80s G12 65. That really suits, especially to Marshalls. It's awesome speaker, and I believe, if I've understood correct, JZM 800, when they designed that was the speaker they used to voice the amp. So it works great, especially with Marshalls, but as you've heard, it works great with Soldano, and as you will hear, it works great with 5150s too. So that's it, and what you will get with the package, like on every amp, you will get a basic main sound, which is like high gain. Then you will get a crunch sound, which is a little bit less high gain. In 800's case, it's without the ST1. In this case, it's without the Jose mod, and then the clean sound is a something completely different. I hardly use clean sounds. I usually use the crunch and just lower the volume. But let me show you. So this is the heavy sound. So this amp, I've done videos about it. So when I bought this, it was new, stock. Then Eric Studer, great amp tech, his email in the description below. He has done the same to some other customers in Central Europe than to mine. So first what he did was he modded it to the Eddie Van Halen's 68 plexi specs. I can't remember the specs, but the video link is there. There's the usual, whatever it was, 6 CA7 power tubes, and it was biased with the Variac, blah blah blah. Sounds great. And then I also, Eric said that the transformer is okay. It's Vietnamese, but to get it more spec accurate and sound accurate, he would suggest buying a similar transformer what they had back in the days. So I bought a Mercury Magnets. I contacted Mercury Magnets, thank you. I did a video about that. They sent me one. It's in there, the red output transformer. The amp, I guess it sounds a bit better, but what is significantly different is that it's like I have the volume wide open. The amp is just quiet, and it's kind of clearer sounding. So good transformers, especially output transformer, don't underestimate it. And then I asked Eric that, hey, could you do a Jose mod to me? I was, yes, sir. So it has a master volume that's post tone stack. It's just like on the 800. And as you can see, it's like 930. It was like, that's not that loud. It's loud. It's exactly like the master on my 800s. It's not very linear. It's more like chung. Because I'm so used to these old 800s master volumes that it's almost like on and off. So this amp master at 930, it's a bit louder than my SLO is now. The master is at 0. So there's plenty. And I'm never been that big of a fan of power amp distortion. Just enough that the amp wakes up. That's where I like it. Maybe a little bit power amp grid in there, but mostly I like preamp distortion. Okay, and then there's the Jose mod. It's here. There's an extra ECC83/12AX7 tube. You know, the first one, and now when it's connected to this input one, it's the Jose, and then these blends, the low bass channel and the treble channel, they're internally blended. I always usually have them like, the treble channel volume 1 is around 9, and this is just around 1, just to get a little bit woomph in there. It's really subtle, but the feel changes also a little bit with that too. The tone controls, they vary, but kind of my go-to starting point, which when I play here, everything is on 6 except the presence is here below 4. So yeah, that's about it. So this is the heavy sound. See, it's really chunk, 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 like Scott Ian says, chunk, chunk, chunk. It's awesome. It's nasty. There's nothing in front, straight in. And then the crunch sound is, I go here. Now it bypasses the Jose mod. The master is still active. Basically you're stuck, well, as stuck as this can be. It's the Van Halen version, so that's that. And what there's also, I just tried one day putting a Legendary Tones Lynch mod in there. Thank you, David, great guy. He sent me all of the mods. They're all fantastic. So there's the Lynch mod, but the gain is only like 9. What it does, it changes the feel, that the amp feels a little bit more reactive, and the tone controls work a bit better. It's not adding that much gain. So that's there, that's always on. Then I'm gonna show you the clean. What I always do with clean, always 99% I would say, is I use the neck pickup, either a single coil or a humbucker, single coil in this case. So, no Jose, lowering the preamp volume, adding master, so the volume 1 is noon, the volume 2 is like 10 o'clock. Too much. So let's put both on 2. We add a little bit of a chorus. Maybe a little bit low end. So when it hits hard, pick hard, you get the little bit of that spank in there. So I'm gonna capture this sound. Let's put everything back to noon. This like there, this there, and now it's again the. I mean, this amp cleans really nicely. So now it's the basic, the crunch sound. Cool, and then the Jose again, heavy sound. That's where this magic lies. Watching. Hopefully you found this interesting and informative, and I know it's taken a while to do the Hard Hitters V-Pack because I did the videos about these a few weeks ago, but it's taken me some time to get those actual devices like, you know, the Kempers, Tonexes and stuff, so that I could capture these. So now I have everything, and there's gonna be videos about these too, and then you know, I've been capturing these amps as I move forward. So I would say in August, I would believe the pack will be out, and it will come with the G1265, the full rig, with overdrives, clean crunch, heavy sound, and then I always also capture just the amps from the direct outs. And the overdrives I have been using and will use. So SD1, Maxon OD 808 and a MXR Custom Badass Modified OD. So you can combine those different heads with different overdrives. But the full rig is the rig that I mostly use. That's kind of my go-to. Obviously you can do your rigs. And then, you know, all the other cabs and speakers I have, they are available on my IR packs 1, 2 and 3, or the bundle, where you can get the V30s, greenbacks, EVH greenbacks, T75s, old and new, Eminence Carnivore, DV77. So there's plenty of possibilities. So you can basically have the same rig gear I have here in my studio that I use, but only in a digital format. Alright, until next time, take care, bye.